now time for everyone's new favorite show. It's Let's Get Retorted. Yanaha, 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 yeah. Shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it. All right. It's now time for Let's Get Retorted, a part of the Working Perspectives podcast. On this show, we're reading comments left on our YouTube channel and social media, and we're responding to those comments in kind. Got some news for you this week, boys. All the comments this week are going to be coming from our favorite retorts, returning retorts, sending some good stuff. I do want to start off the show by doing this. I would like to apologize to Miss Metal and to Vermont Mom. Old Uncle Matty made a promise to them, and I have not followed up on that promise, and this is myself saying that I will and apologizing for not doing so. I had said that I'd be sending them merch, and I had planned on it and just forgot. So that's me, guys. That's my bad. I have the merch. I have the merch. I have their addresses, and I will be shipping it out shortly. So, ladies, I apologize. Hopefully, you'll be getting it, sometime within the next calendar year. Either way, first comment comes from the HRIC herself, the one and only Vermont Mom. It came off of last week's Let's Get Retorted episode, episode 45, where the cover model was the one and only Lena the Plug. People seem to be a fan of Lena the Plug, right? Yeah.
Just to make sure this is sure, she's the one who's married to Adam 22 Cuck, right?
Yeah. Correct.
22 cucks? Yeah.
22 cucks. Yep. I would love to see the jump of their income from when she made that video with Jason Love.
He's very transparent. He talks about it. He said that it's insane.
Yeah, I can only imagine that video.
Now they have
that
a daughter,
video
so
alone.
Let's watch mommy get crushed by
dude.
Whatever.
Yeah.
What
are you gonna do?
He has a show where they interview porn stars and he bangs them.
Oh, dude, big fan of it. Yeah, he's banged a lot of my favorites.
Calm down,
as well.
Matt. Calm down.
Yeah, he's actually banged some guests that have been on this show.
Have they?
Yeah.
Vermont Mom.
So he doesn't even care then.
Yeah.
He has a threesome with his wife and the other porn star.
Have you seen his rig, Matt?
Yeah.
What's it like? Is it nice?
Good rig. It's a good rig.
Yeah, he's good. He got a good rig. But he's not the giant black bull that destroyed
he's not
obviously.
Jason Love,
Yeah.
Who
sure
is?
ain't.
No, he's not Nick Foles, boys. Come on.
Hell no. Nobody's big dick
No
Nick.
Philly special.
Amen to that. So let's keep it moving. First comment comes from Vermont Mom. It comes off of last week's Let's Get Retorted episode 45. She says thus. She says, YouTube won't allow me to post my address, but ... Matt does have it. And in parentheses, she's put, still waiting on my WPP shirt. And then she then continues to say, JDub, pull up, my friend. I am fresh out of surgery, so now is your possible time to win, LOL. LMAO, Steve is the right kind of.
And she probably has painkillers, too. That's a double win.
Whammy. LMAO. Yep, no hard feelings at all, LMAO. Steve is a male version of myself. I just say what goes through my head most of the time. Not really mean any disrespect, but sometimes honestly comes across that way. No offense taken. I am a married woman and am sick of taking birth control that causes blood clots and other issues. I've had my babies and do not want any more. There are plenty of kids out there that need homes if I change my mind about wanting more, but... I just don't want to have to worry about it, and well, I'd rather sterilize myself than allow my husband to, LOL. And JDub, Miss Metal is my girl. We got each other's backs. Us women stick together. Great episodes, guys. Much love. Love you, Vermont.
Amen. Fucking men.
JDub, did you say something bad about Miss Metal?
No.
No, but that will not be tolerated. Have her on her side.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
No, I just had to pick someone random because
JDub, if she's the male version of me, she's gonna beat the shit out of you, yo.
I got real into the concept of people talking shit and us picking fights with people. I just didn't have.
You can't even ride my 4-wheeler, dog. She's gonna beat the shit out of you.
Ride your 4-wheeler.
I mean, to be fair, if Justin does have a Monster Energy can, he might win. He is undefeated.
That's
with
true.
Monster
Very
Energy.
true, Matt.
We'll peg you in the face with it,
Shout out, Brad.
He's been known to peg some people.
Shout out, Brad.
All right, let's keep it moving. Next comment from Vermont Mom. This comes off. Okay, So we put out a clip yesterday, and there was a trigger warning on the clip. It's of our latest episode with Ryan Rex, where he tells the story of when he was a boy, he came down to watch cartoons and saw his stepdad wailing on his mom. It's pretty tough stuff to talk about. It's a tough subject. Vermont mom has been in some abusive relationships, and she had a comment on this clip, and this is that comment. She says, "When I was 8, my mom was in a very abusive relationship. It was Super Bowl Sunday. Her boyfriend was watching the Super Bowl. My brother was playing Legos at the coffee table. I'm not sure what I was doing. I think, just walking in the living room at the time. My mom tried to grab a blanket that was on the couch. Part was under him. Instead of him leaning to lift up the blanket for her, he kicked her in the stomach and sent her flying. When she landed, she hit her head on the marble plant stand she had and was out cold. My brother jumped up to start screaming at the boyfriend. The boyfriend came over the coffee table, grabbed my brother. I ran out of the house and ran to the corner store, and that was 2 blocks away. I was wearing a t-shirt and underwear in the winter in Vermont. I had frostbite on my feet, but nonetheless, the cops came and got me from the store and brought me home. The boyfriend was gone. My mom was picking glass out of her eye. My brother was being checked out by paramedics, and then they took us all to the hospital. My brother and I went into foster care that night for 7 months. I still have not watched the Super Bowl. There are too many bad relationships out there and too many stories like these. Sad. Luckily, my mom never went back to this dude."
But
Jesus.
who won that Super Bowl?
Well,
And also, it sounds like she grew up in North Wales. I'm not trying to make fun of nothing. This sounds like she grew up in North Wales.
Is that a Brett?
I think-
is that,
I think-
is that
yeah, go ahead,
Favre's
Dustin.
for Super Bowl?
What
you think
year?
it was Brett Favre's win? You think
Could've
that
been.
was when when
Hell
she
no,
was
it was
8?
definitely
Okay, let's do
Bills
the
lost.
let's do the math, right?
Bills
She says it when she was 8, right?
Okay.
I think Vermont mom is younger than me.
40.
I'm 39.
No, I
right?
think she's older. She said she was my age.
Oh, so she's 40. Let's say she's 40,
At least.
right?
Yeah.
Okay, so she's 40. When she was 8, that would have been what, 91?
Yeah, you're
Right.
talking about the
Dude.
Bills, cuz, or the Cowboys.
Yeah. So there you go. That's when it was. So
Terrible
it's a
time.
Could be
sports.
No.
Terrible
it
time
could be
in
the
sports.
Redskins, Giants.
We were nasty then, dog. We had gangrene.
Cowboys,
Bird
Cowboys.
B was 91 gangrene
Yeah.
that dominated
Yeah, it
stats.
would be
and we couldn't win
91,
shit.
92.
Reggie,
Yeah, you guys are right.
Yeah, Reggie, Jerome, Seth Joyner, Eric Allen. God, we had the
Andre
team.
Waters,
Oh,
come on.
baby. Man. We had a young Mike Mamula.
the biggest
Just
bust.
kidding. Yeah, he wasn't there yet. But all right, but hey, first off, Vermont mom, thank you for sharing this story. You've always been very open with us on this show.
Agreed.
Even, I mean, not gonna lie, your mom, when it comes to choosing boyfriends, as you've told us, she doesn't have a great track record.
Not
as
great
we know.
taste. I get
No.
it. No problem.
So, hey, man, we're all there. So either way, thank you for sharing this, mom. And I think we all agree that this type of thing that it does happen, but it happens entirely too much. So,
Oh yeah.
it's something that hopefully that we can prevent or continue to prevent in the
That
future.
real
But
men
this
can help
is
prevent.
correct, and that this is, and for a kid to see this is tough, very, very tough.
Terrible.
And I think in the clip, that's something. If you listen to the episode with Ryan Rex, that's something that he discusses as well. Is that
Terrible.
this, that's what went into his writing, because he is the author of American Dysfunction.
Yep.
Link in the description of the episode, which is a very good book. But he, it's tough. It's just, that's a tough situation. So let's keep it moving. We're gonna keep going to the next comment. Comes from everyone's favorite Aussie, Miss Metal, the one and only Alloy 1100, Sue Matthews, everyone's favorite Australian, everyone's favorite retort. She left a comment on the When Step Brothers Turns Dangerous clip that we released today. It says, "Gotta get a copy of Ryan's book, American Dysfunction" by Ryan
Agreed.
Rex. Yep.
Agreed.
Really good stuff. Really good read. Really, really had a lot of fun with him on the show. Next comment is from Miss Metal Sue Matthews as well. It comes off the clip we released today, the Mom Kicks a Winner clip. It's another trigger warning, but it talks about how in the same altercation that we discussed before, the dude, the mom kicked the dude right in the dick and dropped him after she had taken a couple shots from him. So boom, there you go. Mom got a little bit of revenge there. But Miss Metal, she writes, Miss Metal writes, sounds like you've been through a lot and saw a lot of stuff. My first relationship, I was a DV victim. 4 years I put up with that shit, thinking I was at fault. I was 18 years old and 22 when I told my mother. If it wasn't for her, I don't know what would have happened. It took me years to become somewhat normal again. I try to help women whenever I can. Men can also be abused. It's not just women. We need to help people when we can. God damn.
God
What is
bless.
it? What is it?
crazy how many,
domestic
like,
violence.
trash
Oh
people.
shit. All right.
Yeah.
That's what DV stands for, domestic violence.
Yeah.
Ish.
Damn.
I was gonna ask that.
I hate, it is, dude, the worst thing
Acronyms are
is
tough.
that it's
That's
very
one thing to be abused
yeah.
by your partner. It's another thing to have to try and figure out 2-syllable letters and what they
Oh,
stand for.
How
You know,
about it, man?
that's tough.
I love it. Yeah, true, very, very true. But hey, Miss Metal, first off, thank you for sharing that. Right, one of the things I
It's like
think
a
that'll
broad and
help.
take a punch. We all
Yeah.
appreciate.
Oh yeah.
it
Shut
here.
up!
I'll tell you this. I think Miss Metal could whoop some. I mean, I could see Miss Metal whooping some ass. You know what I'm saying? So I'd watch out. But thank you for sharing that, Miss Metal. And I agree. One of the things that I think will help this type of stuff, and I hate to keep harping on this subject because it isn't a fun one, and we try to keep it
Say
light
it,
here.
Matt. Say
But
it.
I think everyone would agree that discussing this stuff makes people more comfortable sharing these stories and maybe seeking help and not being afraid to discuss these type of things, So I think it's the more we talk about it, the better it is. We can get it out
Makes
in the
people
open
feel
and get help,
seen.
right, and get help for the people that need it. So I agree,
Sure.
and you always need to help people in this situation. Do not be afraid to help those that are are going through domestic violence. It's a terrible, terrible thing. So let's keep it moving. Thank you for sharing. Next comment from Miss Metal comes off the Let's Get Retorted episode 45. It's the one with Lena the plug on the show. She says, I love the banter between you guys, makes me laugh. Yep, for sure. I'll whip anyone's ass for Vermont
Yeah.
Mom. Even Greg, I'll get him too. BT Dub, I may be a little bit old, but I'm still getting down, guys. LOL.
Hell
Yeah.
Hell yeah!
Miss Mel smacking babies. Wow.
Let's go. I shit 4 times a day, real healthy.
God, you fucking.
You
Your
poop 4
colon's just
times a day?
incredible. I would love 4 shits
I
a
don't
day.
think that is.
I would
healthy.
love it.
I don't think
Yeah.
anyone would like that.
I
Why
would
not?
love.
They're nice. They fall out, flow.
Oh,
it's
man.
moderate. It's a couple wipes. It's clean.
Great.
It's
It
not
is,
like
I mean,
wiping the
It's a segment
tip
for
of a
another
marker.
time.
Great.
It cleans
Sounds
out.
great.
Good.
I have begun to have like my father's shits. Like, do you remember like my dad would shit on Sunday to an extent in which it would blow the whole fucking house up. And slowly now that I've cleaned my act up, I've been having like these 22-minute poops that just reek. And I'm like, what is going on here?
It's the toxins. They're leaving your body. Yeah.
Taking long poops.
Yeah. Good for you.
I'm
Fatherly
Good for
confused
you.
why that's what your memory remembered, you weird homosexual.
I know
but
he's only in my
either
house
way,
for 6
it's
years,
all
but every
good.
Sunday that man would destroy
Listen,
a
I'm not
bathroom.
hating. I respect it. I'm just saying.
You know your father. Lucky for you, you know your father's poop smell like his whole life.
I remember my
only
dad beating the shit out
Not
of me 'cause
me.
I fucked up, and I don't remember him taking shits. You know what I mean?
Dude, the rankest shit.
Jesus Christ. So okay.
Guess I
And my
missed out.
stepdad would take shits, and he would, dude, be turd, cigarette butt, no toilet paper
All
in
you
the
remember
toilet bowl.
is shits, dog. There's something weird happening here.
My
Dude,
bedroom was next to the toilet, That's all I had.
God damn it.
Kind of makes
Jesus
me glad that my old
Christ.
man wasn't around,
Yeah,
Cigarette butt, turd,
Justin,
no TV.
yeah, Liam, you missing? You upset you missed out on some fucking,
Yeah.
Yeah, dude,
Sunday-
dads
Sunday
suck, yo. I have
dropping
so
some
many.
heat.
What a
you know?
shame,
JDub
so
didn't
let-
get to play catch with his stepdad. He just got to smell his residual shit smell in the
Nah.
bathroom.
And then he made
my
me work for the
God.
Russian mafia.
Jesus Christ. All right.
He
Let's
explains
keep
the
it.
Wawa trips and the
Yeah.
laundromat trips. And,
Yeah. Yeah. Where you had to run to a laundromat just to get some peace and quiet.
Just to smell
great.
fresh
Dude,
air.
when he,
Apparently.
I can't. Yeah, when he dies, I have so many good stories about the mob.
Oh, man. Can't wait.
I'm not
Love
laughing
it.
because it's funny. I'm laughing because I'm a piece of shit.
Hey, let's keep it moving. So, next comment from Miss Meadow comes off the Conor McGregor's favorite St. Patty's Day poem. JDub, great job on that clip, FYI. It's from Miss Meadow. She says, I'm of Irish descent, so I'm getting smashed. Hell yeah, baby.
Atta girl.
Yep. Next
Dude,
comment
I wish I
comes
could have
off.
partied with. I wish I could have partied with Miss Metal like back in the day. You know
Yeah.
what I
Hell
mean?
yeah.
Miss Meadow seems like a time. She seems like a hell of a
Agreed.
time. She says next comment comes from off the stole $28,000 worth of gasoline in Nebraska. Miss Meadow says now that it's out there, I wonder how many other people will be trying this out. Well, she had a good run. She did. She had a good run. She had a good run. But ride her till she bucks you. You don't ride at all, baby.
Agreed.
Next comment is comes off the assassin turned folk singer, and she writes, "Johnny's got a gun. Yeah, he's got all his marbles." That's another good one. Love it, Miss Metal. Next comment comes off the sea turtle meat kills 9 people. Says, "I wonder if they ate it raw. I could not eat a turtle. I had a pet turtle passed away a couple years ago. I had her for 43 years. Cried like a
Holy
baby."
shit.
Wow.
You're a
Turtles-
I do know the big
43-year-old turtle.
motherfuckers live for like
Yeah,
Turtles
yeah,
150
live
turtles.
forever,
years.
bro.
Yeah, the big fuckers live for like 200 years.
Oh,
There was one, I
yeah.
think I just saw this. There was one that, never mind, I'm going to fucking slaughter this. I'm not even going to try to attempt it. There's a famous scientific guy. It wasn't like a Freud or Darwin. I think it was Darwin. Had a fucking turtle that Steve Irwin saw towards the end because it lived for like 240 years. So Darwin had a god. Never mind. I'm gonna fuck that all up. That's probably all terrible. Whatever. There was a
All
thing
right.
though.
Well, I believe you, Steve, but let's keep it moving. Next comment comes off the RIP Dragon Ball Z creator clip. She writes, "Don't forget about Piccolo and Vegeta. It's over 9,000. LOL."
Hell yeah.
That's right. Parallel.
Yep. Very good. Glad you guys all heard that stuff. Next comment, it's off the Weekend at Bernie's Comes to Life clip. She says, "Geez, I don't get how did the teller see him in the passenger seat." Wait, what? Geez, I don't get how did the teller see him in the passenger seat. Some people have no scruples. Yeah. Zero.
I
on
swear
the
he was
scrupes.
wearing shades, just like the
Oh,
movie. He had
totally.
to, man.
Totally, babe.
This
Totally,
pissed me
babe.
off too, because when I show up to the fucking bank and try to cash a check someone gave me, I gotta
Yeah.
show 3 forms of ID, a COVID test, and a picture of my asshole just to get
Yeah.
my money back. It's fucking wild.
Yeah. And it's a different
And they-
picture every time.
They count the rings like a tree. 1, 2,
Oh,
3,
there's
4.
not rings, just lines. You heard her. How dare you?
Yeah,
God.
you're
we
right.
already covered this.
My
Sorry.
God.
God damn it,
Rings on
JDub,
the
pay
asshole
attention.
again. Come on, guys. Jeez. Recycling material. That's pathetic. So let's keep
Butthole
it
rings
moving.
won't stop being funny.
Yep. So last 2 comments come off the trigger warning video that we put out yesterday
Of
about
course.
the domestic abuse. It comes from Miss Metal. She says, "It's really hard to understand how people get to this point. Unfortunately, it happens over and over again." And Vermont Mom responded by saying, "So true." And I agree.
Agreed.
So I know that's a tough topic to talk on, but even though it's tough, it still needs to be talked about. And I know we bring light to a lot of situations, but it is good to get this stuff out in the open and get people talking about it. And hopefully one day we can, maybe, who knows? Maybe someone can be helped by this, maybe not. But
Yeah,
either way,
maybe
it's
one
always
day
good to
women will
discuss this.
step up and be strong enough to beat up men. But until then,
You're still willing to fight Vermont Mom? Is that what you're saying, Justin?
no, I'm sorry. I was being mean. I'm sorry.
Yeah, this is the wrong scenario to talk about fighting women, Justin. I just,
Hey, read the fucking room, dog. What's the
Yeah,
matter?
seriously.
God damn it.
All right.
Sorry.
Yeah,
It was a little funny.
Yeah, you really parked the pooch
No
on that one.
funny.
It was a
So
little-
let's keep it moving. We're gonna come into the top of time before we get out of here. Liam, what do you got, Daddy-O?
Guys, did you know that the roads, like the highways and stuff that you pay tolls, it's not your taxes. The They borrow money to do the tolls, to do the roads, the highways and stuff. And then your tolls are you're paying back on that debt. So fun fact, I did not know that. And like an ignorant moron, I said, oh, paying tolls on a road I already paid taxes for. Not true. Somebody corrected me. That's how it goes.
What?
Municipal bonds cover roads.
Oh,
You know?
wait. So, but we borrowed the money from the government for the roads.
No, they borrow it from like a bond. It's called a municipal bond. And someone like an institution gives that money out, and then, you know what I mean, like say the PA Turnpike or whatever, they're borrowing that money, and that's what the tolls are. You're paying the tolls.
Oh,
so
wow.
pay back on that.
Would you look
money
at
they
that?
borrowed, you know, never knew
Interesting.
that. Now
No?
I know it. Instead
Damn.
of being ignorant and spouting stuff that I think I know, someone
Right.
corrected me, and now I know that's how it works.
Damn. I wish
That's
more
And
how
people
you
did
now
that.
you know as well.
Very good. Thank you for that, Liam. Excellent stuff.
Yep.
Mikey Medigan, Strong Stem Steve Cabot. What do you got?
So 2 things. 1, F everyone who makes us pay for the roads. 2, I'm gonna get a little serious here, a tiny bit with the DV, which I now know means the domestic violence. I didn't know what that meant, but
Yeah.
the DV. Listen, is the camera on me?
Yep.
We can see me. I'm centered. I'm just like Matt and Liam are girl dads. I'm a girl uncle with no kids. They're my world. Kick it in the penis as hard as you can. There's no fighting. There's no punching. There's no scratching. I don't want to see some asshole talk about pressure points. If you have a situation, you kick or punch as hard as you can right to that person's wiener, and then make as much noise as possible. So someone will hear or see, but always attack the wiener.
Yeah. Always. Amen. That goes for men too. If you're being
men,
abused,
sissy men. Yeah.
If you're being abused, attack the wiener. Yes, of course.
For sure.
Very good.
I meant it
Justin.
for women. I don't like where you took it, Matt. I meant it for girls and women. And if you're a dude and a guy attacks you with his wiener and you can't defend yourself, well, then you're shit out of luck. I don't know what to tell you. This is sad. I don't know what to tell you.
Or you get a bucket of chicken and call it a Thursday night. Who knows?
yeah. Amen.
Justin, what do you got before we get out of here, you sexy slurring son of a bitch?
Steve's got the right attitude, though. Thumbs in the eyes. You want to
Yes!
fish hook cheeks. Don't be afraid to use your best abilities, girls and men who don't know how to fight well. You want to use the inside of your palms so you don't break your fingers. And you want to pull ears. They pull off very easily.
Oh, baby.
Yeah. Go for the
Tell him,
facial
JDub.
structure.
Hit
Go
him in
ahead,
the
girls.
dick.
Yeah.
Yep. Nice. All right. Well, speaking of smacking dicks, this has been another episode of Let's Get Retorted, a part of the Working Perspectives podcast. I'm Matt Lavelle, accompanied by Liam Reese, JDub, Justin Richardson, and Strong Stem Steve Cabot. In case you're wondering, you can find all our stuff and all our content on all podcast platforms and YouTube at Working Perspectives Podcast. You can also on Instagram at Working Perspectives Podcast. You can join us on Twitter and TikTok at Working P Pod. And if you'd like to be a guest on the show, please email us at workperspectives@gmail.com. And please like and subscribe to keep bringing you this sweet, sweet content. Thanks for listening, and we'll see you next time. Thanks. See you.